In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. We are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
Go pause for a second. 43 million views in under 24 hours. Yeah, you heard that right. 43 million. Druski just dropped what might be the most talked about comedy skit on the internet right now, and the reactions are all over the place. Some people are shocked, some are laughing nonstop, others are debating it like crazy online, and even AI tools like Grok have been mentioned in discussions around it. But here's where things get interesting. There are whispers going around, unconfirmed and not publicly verified, that someone referenced in these conversations might not be happy about how things are being interpreted. Now, nothing official has been stated, so take that carefully. But when you start connecting everything leading up to this moment, it paints a much bigger picture than just a viral comedy clip. So don't scroll yet, because this situation goes deeper than just jokes and views. It's about timing, reactions, and how fast things can spiral online. Now, quick background. If you somehow don't know who Druski is, his real name is Drew Desboards, and he's built himself into one of the most viral comedians on the internet right now, climbing fast and staying in the spotlight with content that gets people talking.
I'm willing to bet that Erika Kirk is pissed about the new skit that Druski just released. Can't nobody say that this man is not funny. And I fear Druski ate. The first part of this skit, he shows up with the sparklers in that all-white outfit. Let me tell you, he got the look right all the way from the hair on her head to the shoes on her feet.
No big Netflix deal, no major studio backing him, none of that. Druski built this whole wave off pure creativity, skits, wild prosthetics, and a tight team that keeps delivering hits every single time. And the crazy part, it works every time.
Stop. Then the devil stare that nobody can forget. Once again, I fear Druski ate. Then he goes into the weird, awkward scenes where it always feels like she's making herself look like she's crying. And no, he couldn't forget the hand gesture, because she never fails to do this after she gets done looking like she's about to cry. And then throwing his twist on Erika Kirk's weird speeches that just never land right. I just know Erika Kirk right now is sitting back looking at this skit with those devilish eyes. She is so mad about this, because I'm afraid that Druski didn't miss one time with his representations of Erika Kirk.
A few months back, he dropped that viral megachurch skit. Yeah, the one where he played a flashy prosperity-style pastor with Collect and Praise Ministries. The entrance alone had people stunned, ziplined straight onto the stage in designer clothes like it was a full production. Then he's up there talking big, joking about huge donations, counting stacks backstage. It blew up instantly. Tens of millions of views, conversations everywhere, even real pastors online responding to the message behind it. And here's what makes his style hit different. He never calls out real people directly. Never. He builds these characters so detailed, so specific, that viewers start making their own connections. That's his formula, and it's low-key genius. No direct names, no claims, just sharp satire that gets people thinking and talking. So when he dropped this new skit, How Conservative Women in America Act, everything turned up another level. Blonde wig, full prosthetics, white jacket, the whole look was carefully crafted. People weren't just watching for laughs anymore. They were analyzing every detail, every line, every move. And online, some viewers started linking the character to discussions about public figures like Erika Kirk. But again, that's all interpretation, not something directly stated. Still, that didn't stop the internet from running with it and turning this into one of the most talked about moments right now. All right, let's really break this down because the level of detail in this skit is actually wild. Every little piece feels calculated, like nothing was thrown in there by accident. First off, the transformation alone is crazy. Whoever worked with Druski on wardrobe and makeup seriously snapped. People online were saying it didn't even look like him anymore. It looks like a completely different person. The skin tone, the facial expressions, the body language, even the energy, everything was locked in perfectly. The skit kicks off with fireworks going off and American flags in the background while the character is dancing on stage. That opening instantly grabbed attention. Now, some viewers online started comparing that visual to real-world political events and public appearances, but it's important to say those are interpretations, not confirmed references. Then it switches into a mock press conference scene. The character is talking about serious global topics like the Iran-Israel proxy conflict, but at the same time dodging direct questions in a way that feels intentionally exaggerated for comedy. It's that mix of serious tone and avoidance that really sells the satire. And then comes the Starbucks drive-thru moment, ordering an organic pup cup like it's the most important thing ever. It's clearly poking fun at a certain kind of lifestyle and image. Again, no name said, but the audience picks up on the vibe instantly, and that's what keeps people talking non-stop. Then the skit shifts again into a full-on faith testimony segment. The character is holding a Bible, speaking passionately about the Holy Trinity, delivering it with that confident, almost performative energy that grabs attention instantly. And then that moment hits, the one that had the entire internet pausing, replaying, and clipping non-stop. The character steps up to the podium and says, paraphrased, something about protecting men in America, emphasizing certain groups in a way that immediately sparked debate. You could even see someone in the background react in real time, which made the whole scene feel even more intense.
Has Druski gone too far with this one? This may be a step too far for the for the white Christian elites. They may lose their mind as he dresses up and cosplays a conservative white woman who looks very akin to Erika Kirk, mocking some of her post-Charlie Kirk death quotes, statements, interviews, and presentation overall.
That exact clip started spreading everywhere. People reposting it, breaking it down, reacting from every angle. It became the moment everyone was talking about. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Druski never once said any real person's name in the skit, not a single time. Everything stayed in the lane of satire and character work. But online, that didn't stop people from speculating. One viral post on X shared an image from the skit and asked Grok who the person looked like. The AI reportedly responded with a specific public figure's name, and that reply alone pulled in massive attention, with hundreds of thousands of views. Still, it's important to keep it clear. Those connections are coming from online reactions and interpretations, not anything directly stated in the skit itself. The AI response had people laughing like crazy, but it also pushed the whole moment even further into viral territory. It felt like the internet just added another unexpected twist to an already wild situation.
This one, I think, is the ultimate headline where I think many people were disconnecting from her pain while watching her come out at his memorial to a full-on production of lights and fireworks and pyrotechnics and cheers, and it felt really weird and detached, and it almost feels like she's being geared up to run for something very, very soon. I can see her and JD Vance doing a tag team or someone similar. Tucker Carlson's been gearing up. There's been quite a few people who seem to be getting ready for the next election already by angling themselves. But do you feel like he's gone too far? Was it the white facing? Is it the mocking of Erika Kirk? Is it fair game and creative license? I like comedy when it's like punching up, down, sorry, up and across, but I don't like it when it's punching down. I think people who are already at the bottom of society having an incredible hard time don't need more punchlines. But, you know, as long as it's tastefully done and it actually is funny, it's actually got a joke in it. I think too often it's just people mocking people with degrading behaviors and examples of their conduct.
But here's the context that really ties everything together. This didn't just come out of nowhere. Druski didn't randomly create this character. His skit dropped right after a real public moment that was already getting attention online. So here's what happened. Around March 11th, public figure Erika Kirk appeared at a press event in Arkansas alongside Sarah Huckabee Sanders. The focus of the event was on expanding student-focused initiatives connected to Turning Point USA into schools across the state. Everything seemed like a standard political event at first, but then a short clip from that appearance started spreading fast online. In that clip, Erika made a statement encouraging young people not to feel discouraged, with a specific emphasis that quickly caught people's attention. That exact phrasing, it took off instantly. People on X and TikTok kept replaying it, remixing it, turning it into memes overnight. The wording, the delivery, the timing, it all became a talking point. And viewers also started pointing out details in the background of the clip, which added even more discussion online. Suddenly, what might have been a regular speech moment turned into a viral topic, with thousands of reactions, interpretations, and debates flooding timelines everywhere. So when Druski steps up in the skit and delivers that bold line, people online didn't see it as random at all. To many viewers, it felt like satire pulling directly from a recent viral moment and flipping it into comedy. Within hours of the skit dropping, clips started flooding the internet. Side-by-side comparisons popped up everywhere, with people placing the Arkansas press conference footage next to Druski's version. The similarities in tone and phrasing had viewers talking non-stop, saying the comparison was almost too precise. Now, here's where things shift a bit. There have been online claims, again, not officially confirmed, that Erika Kirk may not be happy about how this all played out. According to those circulating reports, the situation is being viewed as frustrating and personal, especially given everything happening in the public eye. And to be fair, you can see why some people would look at it that way. She's been part of a highly visible public narrative, and suddenly she's being discussed alongside one of the most viral comedy moments on the internet right now. That's a lot of attention hitting all at once. It's also important to say clearly, there has been no direct public response from her confirming these reactions. Everything being discussed is based on online chatter and secondhand claims, not official statements. Meanwhile, the internet completely split down the middle. On one side, millions of shares, people hyping him up, calling the skit hilarious and one of the funniest things they've seen all year. On the other side, people debating whether it crossed a line. One viral reply alone pulled in massive attention, with users calling it next-level trolling, while others kept breaking down every detail like it was a full-on moment in internet history. And the reactions just kept getting louder. Some people online were hyping it up heavy, saying things like the skit nailed the satire perfectly, and calling Druski one of the best to do it right now. The praise was everywhere, with clips spreading fast and comments stacking up by the second. But on the flip side, the backlash was just as strong. Even some of his own supporters were stepping in like, hold up, this might be going too far. That's when bigger voices started weighing in. John Root spoke out saying the skit crossed a line and called it disrespectful. Then Dom Lucre added to the conversation, pointing out that certain topics hit differently when they involve people dealing with real-life loss. And it wasn't just public figures. Regular fans were chiming in too, saying they usually support the content but weren't feeling this one. So now the internet is completely split. On one side, sees it as sharp satire aimed at a public figure involved in political conversations. On the other side, sees it as too personal, especially given everything surrounding the situation. That's the debate taking over timelines right now. Where's the line between comedy and sensitivity, and who decides when it's crossed?
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America.
So good.
Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes. Because they are the ones who matter the most.
Okay, that black guy like didn't say a single word, and so just takes away the entire scene. Just perfect faces that he's making behind him. This is how everybody's feeling. Everybody, for the first time, it's not left or right. It's like everyone's united in feeling this. It feels fake. It feels wrong. They are trying to use this idea of Christianity as a shield. And I was hinting on that again, removing Erika Kirk from the scenario. I was noticing all of these women that make videos. They're just catty. They're just influencers, but they try to find a Bible verse. It's like, I'm not actually catty. This is the Bible verse. Stop doing that. Just stop doing that.
And just when it felt like things couldn't get more intense, another twist dropped at the same time. An older video connected to Erika Kirk started resurfacing online, and suddenly people were digging into it, analyzing every frame, and sending the whole conversation into a deeper spiral. And this is where things take another unexpected turn. An older video started making the rounds again, and people were shocked by what they were seeing. It looked like a full-on promotional-style video tied to the CIA. In the clip, Erika Kirk is on camera discussing topics like infrastructure risks, cyber threats, and national security concerns. She's talking about vulnerabilities, presenting information in a serious, professional tone. It caught a lot of people off guard, and naturally, the internet had questions, like how did she even land something like that? Now, to be clear, there's no verified context publicly explaining the full background of that video, but that didn't stop people online from reacting. Once it resurfaced, discussions started spreading fast across platforms. And with everything already being talked about online, especially surrounding public conversations after Charlie Kirk's passing, people began connecting dots, whether accurate or not. That's just how fast things move on the internet. Even Candace Owens has shared her own opinions on the broader situation, which added even more attention and debate into the mix.
Now do conservative Black women. Guys, I think he's referring to me. I don't know. Druski, you have my permission. If you want to do a skit about me, that works. Andrew, why are you so mad? Why are you so mad? Now do conservative Black women. What are you talking about? I've been made fun of by the left since I started my career. Like, I've been on Saturday Night Live. They made fun of me. Dave Chappelle did a skit about me. My response was, this is funny. It's cool. It's legendary that Dave Chappelle knows my name. You want to know why you're mad? Because you're guilty. Your conscience is bothering you. You're angry that you have so much money. Power to the White House. You can get Scott Besson to issue a letter and say Turning Point is in great financial standing. Imagine having that much power, but actually no influence.
So now you've got multiple conversations colliding at once, a resurfaced video, a viral comedy skit from Druski, and ongoing online discussions, all hitting at the same time and sending people deep into speculation mode. The timing on all of this is definitely something people keep pointing out. But at the end of the day, Druski did exactly what he's known for. He spotted a viral moment, built a character around it, and let the audience make their own connections. That's his formula, and clearly it worked. 43 million views don't just happen for no reason. Whether people think the skit went too far or believe it's the funniest thing they've seen all year, one thing is clear: you can't ignore the impact it had. Now, the real question people keep asking is what happens next for Erika Kirk? Because every time there's a new reaction or development, the conversation just gets louder. Nothing about this situation has slowed down, and right now, it doesn't look like it's calming down anytime soon. So what do you think? Did Druski cross a line, or was this fair satire in today's internet culture? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, share this video with someone who's been following this story, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Turn on notifications too, because things are moving fast. And with that, I'll catch you in the next one.